Hey everyone, Dominic Esposito, your drill instructor. Welcome to the clinic. Thank you to our beautiful sponsors, Diamond Billiard Tables, #1 pool table in the world, Perimeter Lighting, best lighting in pool business that I believe now, best price too. I thank all our sponsors. You, fans. Do you know what I'm working on right now? Got some mail this week talking to me about, Dominic, I'm having problems with straight-in stop shots. Can't seem to shoot straight-in stop shots. You make them, you miss them. 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 How do I make straight-in stop shots? I'm going to show you how to make straight-in stop shots tonight. I'm going to show you what to do when you miss. I want you to just watch me hit one or two more. I'm going to miss this one. Pay attention to what I did. This is miss number 1. Well, my table didn't do anything wrong, my stick didn't do anything wrong, and what am I angry at? The balls? Come on. Pay attention. I'm going to make this one. Once again, no, I'm going to miss this one. But this time, watch the difference. Here goes, watch me. Now see if you can see the difference between the two shots when I make this one, what I do different. Did you watch this time what I do when I miss? Unlike the first time with all the gigantics and tantrums. Here comes the next miss. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it. What I'm talking to you about is how to stay in the shot, or unfortunately, you're out of the shot. So listen carefully. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to try to make sure this is clear. I want you to go back and remember an old movie with Jim Carrey. Remember, I think he was pretending he was God. Remember that movie? Yeah. There was a point in the movie where he's having this conversation with who is the real God. Or no, he wasn't God. That's right, he met God, something like that. But in any case, he was going to give himself an example, an illustration. And there was a point where he had him in a room. His name's escaping me for a fellow. The guy who portrayed God was the black guy. I know his name. And Carrie was the guy who was getting all freaked out that he's meeting God, right? So he did this thing with this file cabinet. Remember just seeing the file cabinet? It just went for the longest time. Well, I want to use the concept of that same file cabinet, and I just want to pull this drawer open. And I want you to imagine me pulling this drawer open so far, and it's full of folders. And there's two kinds of folders in there. We're gonna put a light colored folder and a dark colored folder. And all of the light colored folders are what we're going to call completed shots. And all of the dark folders are corrupted shots. Okay? Now, for most people, this is going to be what your file cabinet looks like. Corrupt, 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 complete. Hey. Corrupt, 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 complete. And I can go through the whole file cabinet if it's 20 feet or 50 feet long. See, every folder in this drawer represents every pull shot you've ever shot. And every pull shot you've ever shot has either been a completed shot or a corrupted shot. And this totally affects your mental game. Because your mental game is 50% of the entire game. The other 50% is the mechanics. And what you have to understand is your mental game affects your mechanical game. And if you're doing things to sabotage yourself mentally, you think it's not going to affect you mechanically? Of course it will. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about the idea of changing this file drawer to the point where it's complete, 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 corrupt. Complete, 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 corrupt. And it's a complete opposite. The way it's a complete opposite is because when you stay in the shot, you'll complete it. Whether you make the ball or not in the hole you think you're aiming at is irrelevant. I mean, come on, after all, even if the ball doesn't go in the hole, a miss is a make in disguise. You shot it, it went there, you caused it. It could have been a safety, and that's precisely what you had to do. Stop thinking because the ball didn't go in the hole, oh, you messed up. That's not what creates a corrupt shot. What creates the corrupt shot is, and let me give you a hard, better working example for most of you. Let me clear some of these out of here. And let's go ahead and leave one on the table. And I'm on the 5 ball, and I got to get to the 8 ball. My opponent has a couple of stripes left, so you know we're playing 8 ball. Fine, go up. And let's do this shot. And I'm going to get way back up here for this 8 ball, okay? Okay, I'm going to miss. On the other hand, same shot. Oh, by the way, when I jumped out of the shot, I learned nothing from it. That's the point of a corrupted shot. When the file is corrupt, the entire file on that one pull shot isn't complete. If you jumped out of the shot, it's corrupted. Your brain learned nothing from the mistake. So the next time this shot comes up again to finish the game, what are you drawing on? You have no success in completed shots. Even if I missed a shot, in competition and play, this is what I'm going to do. Now I'm up. My brain has had time to process what I did right, what I did wrong. Jumping out of the shot, it's over. By the way, if there's a shot clock running, the minute you get up, the clock starts again for the next shot. Watch this. Whatever your routine may be, if you're not using the drill instructor way. You see where I'm at? 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 Stay in the shot. You're going to be jumping up and running around, because now the moment I get up, shot clock starts. But if I take a look at that, not quite what I wanted. But by staying in the shot, my brain has time to process error as well as complete success. Now, sure, it's not perfect. But I want to stay in the shot. Miss or make. Miss or make, stay in the shot. And this is what you need to do today. So many of you who write to me and call me with questions and you need help, the big issue is you have so little to work with that you build real, complete integrity of your history of playing with. Because you're always jumping in and out and letting your emotion drive your decision, whether you made or missed the ball, how you feel, happy or sad. And of course, if you don't practice correctly, let me spend some time with you. Remember, you got to aim straight, shoot straight, split the pockets. And for your homework, can you please just practice staying down in the shot? It's going to look like this one last time. So you see it. I'm going to give it to you from here. Watch, here we go. Doesn't matter where the cue ball goes, where the object ball went, missed and make. Now I can learn from that. I can learn from that. But if I go jumping off and getting my head fired up, I can't learn from anything. And neither can you. All right, I love you. God bless you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.